Hello everybody, my name's Diana and I am here to talk to you about the Fly Lady system. Only today we're going to do something a little different. So first I'm going to go over the Fly Lady zone of this week. We are at the very end of the month. And so the way the Fly Lady zones go are a little confusing for me at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month, because for the first part of the week we'll be in, I believe this is how it's going to be. We're going to be in zone 5, and at the middle of the week, we'll move into zone 1. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. You can do the Fly Lady system however you want to, and if you want to get on her website, she'll tell you exactly which zone and what missions you're supposed to do. But I'm going to go by the way I've been doing it with Steph, and I may be doing it different from Steph. Honestly, I'm not even sure. I've pretty much quit following as far as everybody's schedule, what they're doing. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do this week. So real quick, the zone for this week that I will be doing, I will do a little zone work this week, is the living room and the hallway. Now, we don't really have a hallway. We do have an entry hall, but I think entry hall comes in at a different time. So here is zone 5, living room and hall. And so I think that would just be a regular hallway, which we do not have here. So your living room could be your den. It could be your family room. You know, whatever you have at your house. We all kind of do different things. Some people have living room and a den, so you might need to do pick one or the other. And I was going to show you this. She has done this new printable. This is the front of the new printable, and I showed you this week, and it's the detailed cleaning list. But let me just focus in on the back here. Zone 5 family zone. So here's her zone 5 family zone, and you can see there's lots of different rooms there, and it's backwards on mine, so I can't read it. So let me tell you: living room, den/office, hall/stairs, and then basement. Okay, so we don't have a basement. We do not have a hall. We do not have stairs. We do have a den. We do not have a living room. We actually have a living room we turned into our bedroom. So we do not have a living room. We do have a den. And I don't have an office anymore. This was my office when I sold jewelry. So we could call this the office. This is what I just call a sitting room. Okay, so if you have all those rooms and you've got lots of different areas you could choose during zone 5 week. Okay, but I'm going to move on. I was just going to tell you really quick what that was. Also on Steph's site, she's got I showed this last time, she's got the blank form, the weekly cleaning schedule. If you prefer to pick your own zone and fill all your own stuff in, wait, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. Here's the blank one. And on the zone cleaning, it's totally blank, and you can just write in what you need. So if you want to pick your own zone and do your own thing, she still has the menu, she still has reminder, she still has everything on here. She just has that zone clear, okay? So you can fit that to your own life. Okay, so her website again is www.secretslob.com. thesecretslob.com. If you just go to The Secret Slob, it will come up. Okay, www.thesecretslob.com. All those free printables are on that site. There is a thing you would click on. It says resources, and that's where you find all these sheets that I've showed you. Okay, these are not my sheets. Don't want to take any credit for that. They're not mine. Okay, I'm going to do something this week called a reset. And what is that? I will do my zone. I pretty much vacuum the whole house every week, and I also sometimes I do it twice a week. It needs to be done twice a week. I'm running a Roomba right now in the kitchen. I just ran it in the bathroom, and now it's in the kitchen running. So if you hear something kind of noisy, Roomba is running. But a lot of times I get the vacuum and I clean it myself, but I just cleaned a house for somebody and I have to clean for somebody tomorrow. So I just left my vacuum in the car because I use my own because I love it. If you want to know a good vacuum, I've talked about it before. It is the Shark Rocket Duo Clean. And don't do what I did. Get the one that says, oh shoot, I can never remember. It automatically unwinds the hair. I can't remember. I'm sorry. It's Shark Rocket Duo Clean, and then there's one other thing on there that I cannot remember. But anyway, if you have to get the hair off of it yourself, it is not hard. It comes apart. It would just make my life quicker if it unraveled it itself. And I guess it unravels it and sucks it up in there. I really don't know how it works, and goes into the thing that you empty, the little canister dust that you empty. Okay, but what I want to do this week is a reset. Because what has happened is I am noticing as I'm walking through rooms in my house, it's very easy. I have wide open spaces. It's very easy for me to vacuum very quickly. I've talked about this before. I have done enough decluttering and putting away and putting in a closet or whatever I need to do that I can run through the house and I can vacuum in about 35 minutes, pretty much the whole house. It's not going to be perfect. We're not going to lick the floor. Okay. It's not gonna be that perfect, but it'll be good enough. And my cats some of them have long hair. The two that I'm in here with right now, very long haired cats, they just explode. So I did the whole thing Friday, came home from my errands, did the whole thing Friday, got up Saturday, and little puff balls everywhere. Little Mila had thrown her hair off, little white puff balls, looked like little cotton all over the place. I was like, really? I love you, Mila. I just love you. Okay, so anyway, all that to say, I do have wide open spaces, but I also have stuff sitting around that really doesn't belong. This room right here, because I have come in here and talked about certain things, I have my Fly Lady, this usually stays in the closet. It's sitting here. Why? Because I talked about it on here. I have a bunch of storage bins that I talked about. I'll just show them real quick if you're new. We have some new people. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. We had some new people subscribe. And I had shown you that you can write on these bins, you know, with a chalk. You can also do it with dry erase marker. So anyway, I've got a bunch of Dollar Tree bins here that I showed you that I had used, and I marked on them with the chalk marker. And I've got all my, whoops, now I'm dropping stuff. I got all my my supplies here, my dust cloths. I love my lint-free dust cloth. This is what I dust with. So I have all this stuff sitting here. Well, guess what? It really doesn't belong in here. So I have all of this that I've showed you, my Fly Lady cloths, my dust cloth, this is what I use on my Libman mop. I got these on Wish because they're lots cheaper. I think these pads on just in a regular store that go with my Libman spray and mop it's like a wet jet, but it's a spray and mop. That may not be exactly what it's called, but something like that. Anyway, I got these on Wish for next to nothing, but I think one of these that goes with the Libman is almost like $8 or $9, I think. So you'd have to catch it on sale if you wanted the actual Libman ones, but there's nothing wrong with these. So anyway, I've got all this stuff sitting here that I need to put away. So that's going to be something I'm going to work on this week, and hopefully as soon as I get finished with this video. This is just an example. I bought 3 of these. Spencer and I thought, well, why shouldn't we buy these? This would be really cool because we have these little brown bugs in our house. Our house is very old. It was built around 1890. We're not exactly sure what the date, but anyway, we've lived here for over 20 years. We love our house. I'm not complaining, but there are these little bugs. And so when we would eat cereal, our cereal would have little brown bugs in it, and it was very annoying. And especially like Spencer likes me to go to Sam's to get the huge boxes. So we used to use these, then we figured out if we just put the cereal on the refrigerator, I don't know if it's so slick that the bugs can't get up there because they've gotten into everything else everywhere else. But for some reason, they don't get into the cereal if they're on the refrigerator. So it doesn't look very nice. So we quit using these. Well, I really not sure what to do with them. I was cleaning out a closet. I was using those storage bins. I just showed you those blue ones. And I had some other storage bins that were the same blue that I'd gotten at Dollar Tree. And I redid the whole closet. It looks great. And I pulled a few things out, and some of it I trashed. And there's a couple of, I know there's a dog jacket sitting there. It's a very nice dog jacket. So I was going to give that away. There's a very cute Hello Kitty hat that I bought myself. I was going to give away. There was a hat that someone's given me that I do not use that I was going to give away. Those things have been laying on my sofa for probably 2 months. No kidding. I had it down where my coffee table was cleared off. There was nothing on it. It looked so nice. That coffee table is beautiful. It looked so nice. Nothing was on it. Now it's all piled up with stuff. And I say to myself, well, I have these pens sitting here because I need those. Well, really, I can't get up and walk somewhere else and pick up a pen. I don't need those pens sitting there. So I'm about to clear all that off. So that'll be one thing I'll be doing. That's going to be part of my reset. I'm going to figure out, I'm either going to get rid of these or figure out something that seriously I need these for. I either need them or I don't need them. They've been sitting in a closet for how many years now? I'm thinking I just don't need them. Maybe keep one and get rid of the others. But they're very nice. They have these, they're really pretty. I love green. As you can tell, matches my green room here. So I love green. And so I got these. We paid a lot for them, I'm sure. But guess what? We don't seem to need these anymore. We are not using them. So I'm just going to go room by room by room. I'll tell you, right in front of me, my dining room is beautiful. We have some Duncan Fife. If you know anything about antiques, we have some Duncan Fife furniture. We have a beautiful dining room table. We have a beautiful corner china cabinet. It's gorgeous. We have the chairs that go with the table. That's about all that's in that room. I have a couple things on the wall that my mom gave me that are just beautiful, very nice decorative items. And then I have about 6 paint cans and a couple of paint brushes sitting in my dining room. Why? They've been sitting there for about a year. Well, one thing is nobody's come over to visit because guess what? We're doing the COVID thing and we live so far out, almost nobody comes over here anyway. So I don't have to do the thing where I have to keep everything cleaned up all the time. I clean for myself because I want it to look nice and be clean, and I want to get the cat hair up because we're both allergic. So it's mostly for me. If we do have people over, it's usually just for a meal or something. But with COVID, we really, we've seen my family, but we haven't had them over here. We've gone out to eat or gone to my mom's. So my mom likes us to come over there. So we don't make them drive all the way over here. We drive to them, whatever. So anyway, I've got I can see them. I've got 6, I can't see them totally. So I've got 4 to 6 paint cans that have just been sitting there because I had a project in my kitchen that I never really finished. And all this has been sitting there, and now I'm like, okay, I know which part I didn't finish, but what was I using? What was I doing? Why do I have this many paint cans? I have no idea. So I'm gonna have to, it's only 2 cabinet doors I've got to finish, and they look fine. This is why I never finished, because I think the weather got nice. I didn't care anymore. I went outside and got on with my life, right? So I need to finish those 1 or 2 cabinets, however many it was, and find a place for that paint. And I'm not really sure where we're going to find a place for that paint because the paint used to be in that cabinet that small closet that I just cleaned out. So I'm not really sure where our paint's going to go. But anyway, I've decided that this week I'm going to dedicate to what I'm going to call the Great Reset of my house. And I'm just going to go room to room to room and see what does not belong in this room. I'm going to do the look around, walk in, look straight in front of me. Fly Lady does this sometimes with the cleaning. Look straight in front of you, look up. Is there something that needs to be cleaned? Is there, looks like a cobweb up there? Turn around, look to the back of you, what's behind you, what needs to be cleaned back there. So I'm going to do that, but I'm just going to be looking around. What does not belong in these rooms? And why is all this stuff that's been sitting next to this chair still sitting here? And why is the stuff that I used to have in this office as an office still sitting here? And why do I still have a couple of containers that have some jewelry in them? Why is that still sitting here? Okay, so that's my plan for this week. I will work in my den this week. I always vacuum my den anyway, so that's not going to be a big deal. And I almost always dust my den just about every week. So that thing is banging on the door. It's gone to the kitchen door and just bang, bang, bang. Anyway, that Roomba. Okay, so that's what I'm doing for this week. Again, welcome to all the new members. I got some people, I think, that signed up from a small accountability group that I'm in. So if you're from that group, welcome, welcome. So glad to see you over here. Feel free to leave me a comment. If you have not subscribed and you want to, feel free to subscribe, like the videos, comment, whatever. If you need a cleaning tip on anything, feel free to ask. I may not know. I have cleaned houses for a long time, but I find I get my best tips from the Facebook Fly Lady groups. They have great cleaning tips in those groups. So if you ever need cleaning tips and you want to join a Facebook group, we've got some good Fly Lady groups out there. Steph from the Secret Slob, she has a Secret Slob. I think she's changed it to something like Secret Slob Accountability Group, and anybody can join that. She's got thousands of people in there, and if you've got a cleaning question, they're in there, or again, you can just comment below and I will get back with you. All right. Hope to see you in my next video. See you soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye.